Hey guys, welcome back. We all know Tesla is an amazing company that's pioneering the way with electric vehicles, with the stock price gaining over 600% this year, which is amazing. So for all of you who already own Tesla stock, congratulations. However, for those of you who would like to get involved, but buying in at these prices just seems too high risk, right? Well, I do have some good news. ETFs, or exchange traded funds, are a great way where you can get involved and participate in the upside, but it also helps you reduce your risk on the downside. An ETF is pretty much like an index fund, where the fund will buy a group of companies, let's say 10 electric vehicle companies, all together in one fund. So this way, if one company drops by 50%, then the whole fund won't go down 50%. And also, some of the other companies in the fund could be the next ones that 10x. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ETFs that all feature Tesla. One fund will feature all electric vehicle companies, one of them will feature all companies of renewable energy, and one fund even contains Bitcoin for some extra leverage. As always, if you do find anything in this video useful, be sure to drop a like. That would be much appreciated. P.S. Now, for everyone in America, you shouldn't have a problem accessing these funds. However, to all the people in the UK and Europe, you can use the broker Finaco Bank. So you can access these funds too. Okay, sit back and relax, guys. Here are 5 excellent Tesla ETFs that can help you participate in the upside, but they'll also protect you on the downside. So here are the 5 funds we're going to be looking at. The first fund was chosen as it has the largest exposure to Tesla. The next fund was chosen as it's an electric vehicle focused fund. The next one was chosen as this one has the lowest fee. The next one was chosen as it included Bitcoin to give you some extra leverage. And the last one was chosen as it has electric vehicle companies, but also clean renewable energy companies, which could be an amazing industry over the next 10 years. First up, a quick disclaimer.
This video is for education purposes only. You should seek investment advice from a registered professional before making any investment decision. This video is not responsible for any investment actions taken by its viewers.
First up, the focus to Tesla. And this ticker symbol is XNTK. And the fund is the Spider S&P Technology ETF. So this is the 5-year chart, and let's go over some of the basic information about the fund. So this fund has 570 million of assets under management, so it's a fairly decent size. It's made up of 36 different companies. The fee is pretty good at 0.35%. Its year-to-date performance is pretty strong. It's grown 63%. And its 10-year performance is excellent. So it's returned on average 20% a year, which is double the S&P 500. So where is this fund based? Well, as you can see, it's primarily based in the US and also a bit in Hong Kong and Taiwan. And its sector focus is software and IT, semiconductors, and then automobiles. So this is always a good one to watch. This is the top 10 holdings in the fund. So it's made up of roughly 30 companies, but these are the top 10. So you can see the top 10 weighting here makes up 45% of the fund. As you can see, we have the largest holding of Tesla at 13.5%, but you'd also own Shopify, JD, Nvidia, some Amazon and Apple. So it looks like a great technology fund. Second fund is an electric vehicle focus. So this one, ticker symbol ECAR, and it is the iShares Electric Vehicles and Driving Technology ETF. So this is just a 1-year chart as the fund is only 1 year old. And just note, for people in the US, you probably won't be able to access the eCar fund. This is the only one out of the 5. So for you guys, you might want to check out IDRV. That's a great self-driving car fund. But I'll carry on with eCar. This fund is quite small, 270 million of assets under management. It makes up 81 companies in this fund. The fee is pretty good at 0.4%. Its 1-year performance is 28%, so pretty strong as well. And obviously it doesn't have a 10-year as it's only 1 year old. Now, the good thing about this fund is that Tesla is number 1. However, it has BYD as number 2. So this is one of the biggest electric vehicle car companies in China. The rest of the fund is made up of car companies that have an electric vehicle focus. So there's Kia, Fiat, General Motors, Hyundai. But as mentioned, BYD was the company that Warren Buffett backed quite a few years ago, and I think he now owns 25% of that company. Number 3 is the fund with the lowest fee, ticker symbol VXF. And of course, if you're talking about low fees, we have Vanguard, the Vanguard Extended Market ETF. This is the 5-year chart. And this fund is probably the biggest. It's 12.5 billion, so it's a massive fund made up of over 3,000 companies, so extremely diversified. And as you can see, the fee 0.06%. So this fee is as low as it gets. Year-to-date performance is also really strong, 92%. And its 10-year is 13% on average, so not too bad. As you can see, the focus is in the United States, and the sector focus is technology companies, consumer cyclicals, and then a bit of financials. Its top 10, as you can see, featuring Tesla at number 1 at 4.85%, has a little bit in cash. Then you've got Zoom, Square, Uber, but you can see the top 10 weighting is only 13.6%. So this fund really is spread out over a lot of different companies. Coming in number 4, we have the fund that includes Bitcoin. And this is one of the ARK funds. And it's ARKW, which is the ARK Next Generation Internet ETF. So this was the ARK fund that includes Bitcoin, and it's quite a big fund. So it's got around 4 billion of assets. It contains 51 different companies. The fee for the ARK companies are always quite high at 0.79%. However, year-to-date performance may justify it, as 136% is excellent growth and a 5-year performance of 46% on average. So this fund, because it contains Bitcoin, which could be in its own bull market in itself, has this extra leverage, and it's outperformed all of the other ARK ETFs. The country focus, you can see, is mainly United States with a little bit of Hong Kong and then Singapore. Sector focus is internet services, then software before going into auto. The top 10 holdings, as you can see, it's got a really strong position in Tesla, over 10%. And then you also would be owning Roku, Square, Slack, Spotify. But as you can see, we have the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So you're getting that extra leverage with Bitcoin. So this looks like a really strong fund. And the final fund is electric vehicle, but also renewable energy. And ironically, the ticker symbol is SMOG. And this is the VanEck Vector's Low Carbon Energy ETF. A little bit about the fund. So on the smaller side again, 243 million. It's made up of 31 different companies. The fee is quite high at 0.62%. Year-to-date performance, though, is really strong, 97%. and its 10-year performance again is pretty good at 11% a year. Its country focus, you can see, is predominantly United States, but it does also have Denmark, China, Sweden. Sector focus, as you can see, is renewable energy, but it also then goes into semiconductors and auto. Now, the top 10 holdings are pretty cool. So this one was selected because it doesn't just feature Tesla, but it also features NIO. So NIO has gone up over 1,000% this year, and it's one of the hottest Chinese electric vehicle stocks. So the great thing about this fund is that you get almost 10% in NIO, 10% in Tesla, as well as you got microchip technology and then some other solar companies. Also, a new up-and-comer is Plug Power. And this fund, the top 10, makes up almost 70% of the fund. A very similar fund to this, which almost made the cut, was QCLN. So this is a very similar fund, but it kind of featured NIO a lot more than Tesla. So because this one had an equal split, it didn't quite make the cut. However, as you can see, SMOG looks like a really good ETF. So there you are, guys. Those were 5 excellent Tesla ETFs that can help you participate in the upside, but they also give you protection on the downside. Everyone will probably have a personal preference on which one they prefer. Some people might just want to focus on electric vehicles. Some people will want to focus on renewable energy. And for those high risk, high return rollers, you might want to choose the one with Bitcoin. So hopefully there was something in there for everyone. These were the best ones that I found, so if you are aware of any other good ones, be sure to post them below in the comments. Okay, so just one favor to ask: if you did find anything in this video useful, be sure to drop a like. That would be much appreciated, as this does take many hours to put together. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to click below and join us. I do have some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Any questions or comments, just post them below. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.